TV!
Oh my God, everybody! Since we talked and looked at each other, look, you know what I mean? Seen us, because it's been like 3 whole weeks for us, and it's gonna be honest, it's really refreshing coming back here. We had to practice a lot.
Yeah, it is. I think what Evie was trying to say is that it's been 3 weeks since we actually recorded one of these. Like, we know we uploaded, but it's been a while since we actually sat down and recorded.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Welcome to our show. I'm your host, Evie Frente, with my co-host, Val D. Hola! And Evie B.
Hey, and before we start, I just want to say it's Pride Month if you haven't noticed, and I want to give a great big happy Pride Month to all our fellow LGBTQ plus viewers.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride, everybody!
So let's go to our first segment, which is the news segment. That's right, it's in this video this time. Bam. News. Hi, I'm Evie Frente here with your news. Now we have 3 weeks of news to catch up on, or just a lot in general. First piece of news that we have is Bo Burnham, the comedic genius, has created a new special on Netflix called Inside, and it was released on May 30th, but his songs from his special were released on June 10th. And let me tell you right now, I watched this special and it was immaculate. It made me feel so many genuine emotions, and the songs in general were so amazing. If you want to watch the special, it's on Netflix and Netflix only. So that's a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure it's so famous. Well, at least one of the songs is so famous. It was 12 on trending last time I looked at it. Called "Welcome to the Internet," and it had like 12 million views, and I was like, whoa, that's really interesting. That's really, really great. A little bit more of a sadder thing to say now is the actor John Paragon, more commonly known as Zombie the Genie from Pee-wee's Playhouse, passed away on April 3rd, 2021. How he passed away is unknown, and we only found out about this on June 17th, which is really upsetting.
Yeah, he was like such a talented guy, and it's a shame that he passed away so young because he was only 66, and that's way too young to.
Yeah, and he was like a really big icon. He was everybody's childhood.
Yeah.
I quote him all the time, specifically Zombie. And when I say nobody knew about this until June 17th, I mean not even Pee Wee Herman himself knew about it until June 17th. So that's really great, really upsetting, really, really sad. And now, as of recording this, June 19th, it's Juneteenth today, which is why I have this sign that I just knocked over in the background. Because today is Juneteenth, and that is a federal holiday that became a federal holiday on June 17th, 2021. To mark the day where federal troops went to Texas to free all those that were still enslaved. This took place in 1865, a whole 2 years after the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation. So even after they were supposed to be freed, I'm guessing that they still had them there.
Yeah, which is really upsetting.
Really, really not fun at all. But that's why we're celebrating Juneteenth. I got my button. I went to my local town celebration of Juneteenth and had my sign. And yeah, Juneteenth. Also, really small piece of news, but Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner, no, not Val's parents, the actual people, Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner, are back together, which is really fun. And finally, today is Father's Day. So like we did for Mother's Day, we're going to go around the room and say our favorite things and our like what we love most about our fathers. I'll go first. What I love most about my father is that I can easily joke with him. Like, for example, one time my mom was mad about how many dishes were sitting in the living room. So I played a game with my father. How many dishes could I find around the house? It was an astounding amount of dishes, but we still like just joke around with each other and laugh. And we used to watch TV shows together. Like, we just have all these fun things we do. So that's fun. What about you, Evie?
My favorite thing about my dad is the way that he's really helpful with things, like with helping me with my computer and instruments, and just always being there when I need him and always showing support for the things that I do.
And Val, what about you?
What I love most about my father is that he's understanding and cares about a lot of things that I do. Yeah, that's it.
That's really great. And if you want to see some of the fathers that we've had in our episodes, go check out Musical Guest, where we had Evie's very own father on an episode. So you could go ahead and watch that if you want. Go. And now we can move on to Val's story time.
Welcome to the 5th episode of Story Time with Val.
Hello everyone, welcome back
to Val's Story Time. Today's story is called FaceTime Sleepover. I know, right? Seems a little weird, but you'll get it once I explain the whole story. So, I'm going to let you know now that most of the story I did not experience. So, this is from what I heard from Evie Prente and EBB. So, 11:34 on a school night. Me, Frente, and Evie were on FaceTime. We were giggling, we were joking, we were chatting with each other. And all of a sudden, I hear some footsteps along the hallway, but I just decided to ignore them. So, I was like, maybe it's my dad, maybe he's going to the bathroom, it's fine, I don't really mind. Until I hear a click on the door. I panicked and pretended that I was asleep, even though I was still on FaceTime. I forgot to hang up. And my dad kind of spooked me, and he was like, "What are you doing?" And me trying not to laugh. I just giggled a little, you know? And he went up to me and he was like, "Give me your phone." The covers because I can stop laughing. And he snatched my phone. He took it from me. And so then he went off to go back to his room. And then here's where I'm not in the picture anymore. And this is Evie Frente and EBB's experience. So they were just like on Insta Reels. They were scrolling through until they heard "Bueno." And they went back on FaceTime and they both said, "Belle, the heck you doing on FaceTime?" My father started to talk in Spanish and they both panicked and they left because they didn't really understand what he was saying. Moral of the story, don't get caught. Thanks for watching the 5th episode of Story Time with Val.
I just want to say right now that story you just told, I don't know if you know this, but I was involved, and so was Evie. Oh my gosh, but it was traumatizing.
My father can be really smart sometimes, but that's why he's funny.
Yeah. So, completely random, as you know, because I like saying completely random things. You might be thinking to yourself, why am I not in my room that I'm in last time? Like, I just got a new backdrop and everything, and I'm suddenly in this strange room with a weird curtains and a Black Lives Matter sign. that we love. But why am I here? It's because my room is messy and it's too messy to record in there, believe it or not. So I just wish there was a fast and easy solution.
Well, lucky for you, today's sponsor has just the product for you.
Oh my god!
Let's take a look. Hey there, are you a lazy person and don't feel like cleaning your room? Filled with cups on your desk waiting to be washed? Tissues all over the floor? Clothes dirty, it's still in the bin? Well, if you don't feel like cleaning, I got the perfect solution for you.
The MCSM, the Magical Cleaning Squishmallow. Here's how to properly use the Magical Cleaning Squishmallow. You drop it in as if it's a bomb. You close the door. It may seem like there's an earthquake, but it's just your room cleaning itself. If you use the Squishmallow while you're still in your room, you can severely or permanently get injured, or maybe even
God, that is so good and so helpful because like now I really have to keep my room clean consistently. And you may be wondering, why do I have to keep my room clean consistently? Well, as of May 29th, I have a new family member. This is Pico, who I adopted from Hinsdale Humane Society, which if you're looking for an animal to adopt and you're around where we live, go to Hinsdale Humane Society. The story behind this is that I had been asking for a cat for like a long time. And when I mean asking, I mean begging and like annoying my parents with how many times I asked a day. So at one point, finally, my dad was like, hey, I went onto the Hinsdale Humane Society website and they have this little cat named Churro. That was his original name. We should go check it out. Like, we could go and like visit. And I was like, oh, really? That's fantastic. And so off we went in our car, and I got a long lecture on how don't expect this to work because we don't know what could happen and it's kind of unlikely. And I was like, yeah, I know that. And we went in, and believe it or not, we met him, we had him crawl over us. None of us were allergic because that was the main worry. Like, my dad is really severely allergic to some cats, and we just weren't to little Pico here, who's very tired right now. But so moral of the story, get a cat.
Pico is an icon. Let me just say, we all have met him in person and we loved him so much. He is truly iconic. And now, last time we did this show, and it was Mother's Day, we talked all about our moms, and like that was basically it. And you're probably like, you're not touching on the subject of Father's Day enough. And we wish we could. We really, truly do wish we could. But we have two other important things. That's right. 2 whole birthdays have passed or coming up on this very day. Everybody, Evie's birthday was on June 12th, and Val's is today that we're posting it. Oh my God, happy birthday! I took the liberty to make a very special video consisting of my favorite clips and videos and audios from them. Let's go take a look at it.
Oh, you're still thinking about this? Don't. Oh!
such an amazing video.
I know. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna sing Happy Birthday. By we, I mean me, because I'm the only person who isn't having a birthday. So that's fun. Anyway, I'm gonna be singing Happy Birthday to Evie and Val. So everybody get your candles. You know what? I got a cookie and 2 candles, and I'm putting them in right now. Okay, ready? You hear it? Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, Evie and Val. I said happy birthday to you. Oh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. This is my solo rap. Happy birthday to you. Get roasted. Anyway, happy birthday. Blow it out. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god.
Happy birthday! All right, well that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed our Father's Day birthday mashup episode. Celebration times. We'll see you in a little bit. Probably soon. We'll see you soon. Val.
Play us out.
Yeah, thank you.